basically your personal life is almost gone. I am very democratic. What goes around comes around. It starts with me.
What if I told you that you can get
Hello everyone, Bobby here, and this is another episode of BTX Elite Podcast. My guest today was born in Brazil, perfected in Dubai, and raising the bar in Bahrain. Rodrigo Carvalho doesn't just work in hospitality, he set the standard for it. While others focus on service manuals, he rewrote the meaning of guest experience. Every moment is choreographed, scene by scene, guest by guest, and the result, legendary. Welcome, Habibi.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here in this beautiful studio. Thanks for the invitation. Pleasure.
It's very challenging to bring you on the show, like with your own new opening, and you are super busy.
Super busy, but I couldn't manage some time after, I have to be honest, opening is a bit challenging. You work long hours, so I have to tell you my last day off was on May 1st, which was the holiday, and I managed to take 3 days back. So it was good, pleasurable. At least you see the restaurant start running by itself.
At least we booked this 25 days in advance.
Exactly. You did the right thing. You contacted me. We spoke like almost a month ago, and finally we could make it happen. Thanks.
The first question is the standard, which is, how are you today?
I'm very well. I managed to have some breakfast with my wife. Today, she's going for a birthday party, so she's going to attend a brunch party with one of our friends, and I came here. Pleasure to be here with you. It's an honor.
Normally, when even myself from experience, when I will open a new restaurant, I'm losing weight. Even though we are working out every day.
I think that's the point. That's good when you look after yourself. So I'm a kind of addicted to sports. I don't smoke, I don't drink.
Same.
Okay, I drink like occasionally, glass of wine, 2 glasses of wine. I can go for that. But, and also the age is coming.
Don't say it like this. Which age?
Which age, yeah.
What do you mean?
We're getting young, but I like it to look after myself. And I think sport help you not physically, but mentally. So I think it's really important for me at least to run the day-to-day operation.
I totally agree. I think one of the most important things to have it as a part of your lifestyle.
Yeah.
So we can wear a nice suit and it will look nice, right?
Exactly, especially when you start seeing pictures from your friends from school, how they are today, and you say, I'm not that bad, you know.
Reminding me of back in the days. If I put a suit back in the days, It will be like a hanger, totally empty.
Yeah, kind of. Me the same.
So, from Brazil to Dubai to Bahrain.
Exactly.
What's kept you hungry all of this time?
So I was very comfortable in Brazil until the pandemic. I had my first GCC experience, I would say. It was back 2008. So 2008, I was in Dubai for the first time. I was there for 2 years until 2010. By that time, you are young. I was 26, 27 years old. So I spent all my money. And by that time, Brazil was in a very good economic situation. Also was elected to host the World Cup in 2014, Olympics 2016. So I said, you know what, I think it's time to go back to Brazil and be there for a while. So that was my decision back time. Everything was smoothly, going perfectly well until the pandemic started. So I think everyone's lives changed. It was good because I met my wife. And then a job opportunity suddenly came up when one old friend from that time got in touch with me and offered me opportunity in Abu Dhabi. He got in touch and said, listen, I have a friend who was promoted to Director of Operations and moving to Doha. So he's looking for a replacement. Would you like to go through the process? And immediately I said yes, because I was doing something totally different at that time. And then I went through all the process and the interview, and I was the selected one. So by that time, that company brought me over to Abu Dhabi to run the venue. So I came to UAE, arrived in UAE, it was January 2021. It's still pandemic going on, but at least I was back on track, I was back into the F&B industry. Saying that, I was in Abu Dhabi for a few months, then I decided to go to Dubai, from Abu Dhabi to Dubai, because the opportunities were all there. And that's when everything started. So from Dubai, I was there until 2023, December 2023. And then officially in February, I landed here in Bahrain. And in the beginning, I was not sure if I took the right decision, because I'm from São Paulo, Brazil, which is a big city, 24/7, fast-paced environment. Dubai was pretty much the same. And when you come to Bahrain, you have to slow down. And you need to follow the speed of Bahrain. So I was asking myself, even my wife, we had a few conversations at that time and say, wow, did we come to the right place? Did we take the right decision to come? But now, after being in Bahrain for almost 1.5 years, 100% yes. Bahrain, we say it was a blessing in our lives in many aspects. I think the most important was about the people. I met incredible people here in Bahrain that I never met in Dubai or even back in Brazil. Long time, I didn't meet some important people for my career and for the industry, I would say. So very happy, and now even hungrier than ever in make this restaurant, this new project, which is Brasileiro Atlântico, succeed. And with my bosses, with the owners, we expand and even bring more brands to Bahrain.
Amazing. I think the moment when make a decision to go to the Gulf countries and spend at least 3 to 6 months, you will fall in love. I think this was our case. It's mutual, I think.
Yeah, no, GCC is beautiful. I think it's the place to be. I think there is not any place. Okay, I'm not being to everywhere in the world, but comparing to my region, which is South America, and other friends that we have coming from Europe or any other continents, I think everyone's pretty much happy in GCC.
We look happy.
We look happy. I'm very happy. No complaints at all. Yeah.
Be honest. What's the one brutal truth about pre-opening that nobody say it loud until it's too late?
You have to always be not 1, but 10,000 steps ahead. You need to be prepared, because in a good way, I would say, you cannot trust what suppliers or people are telling you. No, don't worry, it will work. In the end, it will not. Even with the timing, when they say, no, your restaurant to be ready in certain period of time, you can easily add minimum of 6 months extra in order to be delivered. So by experience, I never had a project that was delivered, okay, in time, boom, done, ready. Also, you're gonna have the last minute issues that you're gonna face, maybe flooring, maybe exhaust system, maybe AC, maybe anything. Lighting,
maybe
sound
even
system, electricity. So you need to be prepared for all this, because it will happen. And you need to have this feeling that this is not looking good. I think what he's doing is not right. I'm not being the expert on construction, on maintenance. My feeling when I observe something and see it's not going well, usually I'm right. I can see that something will happen, and they'll have to redo it. They will have to break and make it again, or send it back, fix and return. But what I say, it's nice to open new projects. It's like a baby, You see your baby coming alive. Everything you plan months in advance. When you see it happen, it live in front of you, it's just amazing.
And during all of that construction and preparation of the restaurant, you need to train your staff.
Exactly. So we were managing, while the restaurant was still building, I put all the team in a meeting room and we start practicing like mock service.
Yeah.
So pretending, okay, now two of you are the guests, you're gonna be the server. So how to take the order, how to introduce yourself, how to present the restaurant, how to guide the guests through the menu. So there's a lot of preparation in advance. Then anyway, you can tell OS&E, uniforms, many things that needs to be done.
Even if everything is not perfect, after opening, I think maybe after the first week, slowly, the adaptation is there.
Yes,
So-
you need to open. Mistakes will happen.
Yeah.
Mistakes, even though you train that speech, that sequence of service 10,000 times, when it's live, it will happen. You need to accept it. You need to guide your team. You need to make them feel relaxed, calm, and empower them. You need to empower your team to let them do the job at the best way possible.
Dubai is the dream for many. What made you say it's time for something new?
Well, I am a person that I love Dubai. The options is it's lively, but I think when the opportunity to Bahrain came and I had my first interview with my previous boss, my previous company, so that guy made me, okay, I want to join this company, not because of the company, not because of salary, but because of people. So yeah. By the way, Lloyd Lodi, if you're watching this video, big hug. Yeah, this guy was amazing.
Dubai, push your limits. Bahrain, refine your vision. How did both cities shape the leader you are today?
Dubai was a school because I could refine my sense of urgency. Dubai, you need to do things. Everything is now ASAP. Now I need to get it done. You need to go after. You need to make it happen somehow. So this was good because in the end of the story, customers, when you go out, when I go out, people go out, the sense of urgency is the same. Doesn't matter where you are. And I think my main job, which I tell every day to my team, guys, sense of urgency. We are being observed. So when you go out, you are sitting at a table, you are always watching. If you're not talking to your wife or your friend or whoever you are, but you're always observing the ambience, what's happening. So sense of urgency is, I think, for me, one of the most important things, which I refine it a lot in Dubai. So I carry with me wherever I go.
I think in order to give the best experience,
Uh-huh.
I think the key is when the server will think that this is the way how he wants to be served.
Exactly. Am I providing the service that I would like to get?
Yes.
So this is the most important thing. So always put yourself on that guest shoes, sitting there in your section. So the most important. So I'm a 100% operational person. I love to be on the floor. My job is part of my job is to be in touch with my guests. So in my restaurant, whoever comes to Brasileiro Atlântico, I will pass by at least once because depends how friendly and how open people are. There are people that you approach, they are, okay, good, thank you. You need respect. There are other people that you approach just to ask if your steak is at the right cooking temperature as you order. And people start talking about their life and the dinner and these places, so you start having a long conversation. So my job is to interact with people, make sure every single person coming to my venue are having a wonderful time.
How is Rodrigo handling complaints? Because you are always at the floor, you
Always.
are always with the people, with the guests.
Complaints will always happen. You need to be prepared for this. I totally understand guests when complaints have a point. So I'm the first person to say you are 100% right with your complaint. Simple as that. I not try to cover mistakes. If the mistakes happen, which can happen, from my team side, kitchen side, or even from myself, I apologize and I agree 100% with the guest always, and I'll fix it. I can pick up the check. I can do not charge specific item, depend how serious, how important is that specific situation to the guest. So I always put myself on the guest shoes. I want to make sure with complaint or without complaint, people are living happy. How many friends I made in my life in the industry, in a restaurant, friendship that start with a complaint. Regular guests come to the restaurant, there was a problem with his table, I approach it, I managed to fix the problem, the guest was happy with the action I took it, and we exchanged numbers and we became friends. Simple like that. So it's fun, it's cool, it's very cool, you know. It makes me feel happy and give me the feeling that I am going to the right direction.
You have managed teams in cities known for chaos and glamour. What's the one leadership trait that separates legends from liabilities?
Wow. Good question. What matters in a leader is how you drive the business. You know, when you drive the business, it's not just about the customer. You have your team. You need to be worried with the kitchen as well. How is the volume of tickets coming up to the kitchen? Is kitchen okay? Are they able to handle? So my communication with the executive chefs needs to be impeccable. He's my partner. We are both faces of the restaurant. I need to look after my team, the front of the house team as well. How are the servers looking after that sections? Are they okay? Are they busy? How is the hostess controlling the door as well? When is she bringing people to their tables? Were the tables proper allocated? So she cannot bring 3-4 tables at the same time to the same section. She needs to spread. How is the back house? Is the stewarding team, are they okay? Do I have the person at the back polishing cutlery, plates, glasses? Is it working properly? Are they coming back to the floor, replacing the station? So I need to make sure the guest is happy, the flow of the kitchen is good, the flow at the door is also good, and the sections of the restaurant are good as well. Plus, you also have the toilets. Is housekeeping team coming and refreshing the toilets properly? So a lot of things I need to look. You have AC. Is the temperature appropriate to the restaurant? Is the volume of the music too loud? It's too low? So a lot of details that I need to be on top to guarantee the best experience.
So you're like a maestro of music symphony.
Exactly, kind of. You have to be. Look after everything. Everything. Every single corner needs to be watched.
If guests could feel your management style the moment they walk in, what would it feel like?
I am very democratic, I would say. But democracy has a limit during the restaurant operation. So I like to, as I said, I like to empower the team. I like to make them feel important. They were trained, very well trained. I want them to deliver. Sometimes someone has a brilliant idea which can help them during the service, during the operation. But I would say there's a limit for that. Sometimes they want everyone wants to doing things by themselves. And there's a moment I stop everything. We have a standard, needs must be followed. But I think something really important that I heard once and I never forgot is energy comes first. So the energy of the restaurant is the most important thing. So guests come out of the elevator, they don't know what to expect. The first thing you feel is the energy. You feel, space is nice. You just arrived, you don't know anyone, you didn't eat, you didn't drink, you didn't see who was your waiter, but if the energy of the place is nice, you already like. So that's how it starts, and that's the first impression.
Do you have a special booster for that energy as we are doing briefings, like a key booster nitro speech, or you are doing the Everybody together, 1, 2, let's go.
No, I don't do these things, but I always finish my daily lineup with the team, just telling them, guys, have fun. Have fun and sense of urgency. So do those two phrases that usually how I finish the lineup with the team.
By saying have fun, they can make cheer with someone and...
Of course, we are here. I don't want them to be drunk during the operation, of course, but depends on the situation. We have guests that invite them. No, I want you to have one shot with me. There's sometimes you cannot run away. Even myself, I don't drink. I refused few shots already in my life. But depending who you are, as your regular guest, the person is coming to a restaurant quite often. It is a special day. Maybe they came to you to celebrate their birthday or any other special occasion, and insist, no, I want to have a shot with me, so you have a shot.
Take a whiskey glass, put some sliced lime and ice, put water, and then I'm drinking Gregus, like cheers.
Cheers. It's a vodka, yeah.
You have dealt with pressure, politics, and perfectionism. What's one moment that nearly made you walk away, and why didn't you?
Well, you need to know exactly what you want in life. I had so many times that you put a lot of effort, you dedicate yourself, you almost don't see your family, depending if it's an opening. You work long hours. Basically, your personal life is almost gone, Sometime I was waiting for the moment I would be walking to my house and my wife looking at me, hi, I think I know you from somewhere, because you don't see for quite a long time. And then you hear things that this is not good enough, or you're not doing your job properly. It happens, but with the time, with the maturity, you start to listen from here and comes out from here, and life goes on. It's nothing personal. You cannot bring to your heart and keep it up,
I can relate to this. Brings back to one moment that I was 100% confident that I was on top of my game, and I'm crushing it based on numbers, performance, reviews. I know for a fact, it's not a feeling. I know. Yes. Even the staff, the guests, everything is beautiful, amazing. And then you are receiving a comment, no, you are not on top of your game. But the motivational factor should be there.
Yeah.
And I think everything needs to be based on performance.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah, doesn't mean that we look good, we dress nice, and we are not the best speakers, but operation-wise, we know how to deal with people.
We know.
Yes.
Yeah. And sometimes, so anyway, it's just the time. It's just the time, the maturity that will make you listen this kind of things and still keep moving forward.
What's the one move you made that changed everything, but didn't make sense to anyone else at the time?
It's about feeling perception, It's especially on my previous company, I learned a lot about small details regarding, for example, I'll tell you a story there. I did one opening, and then when the side stations were coming to the restaurant, we noticed that the tray that we bought, it doesn't fit at the side station. We noticed that there was not enough space for the POS, printer, credit card machine, table setups. You need to have everything ready to reset a table, and doesn't fit everything. So these things happen, and then based on everything's about experience. You open one, you fail, and then you improve, you learn until there's a moment that you are already expecting small details that you might face a problem with them. So always be a step ahead. Be not 100% comfortable, and in a good way, again, trusting what people are telling you. You look at the project, you see the measurement of whatever is coming to the floor. Double check if the OS&E you are purchasing will fit, or the IT equipment will fit, or whatever you are purchasing will fit in that certain space.
So you keep your staff members close to you. As you said, you are like a partner with the executive chef.
Oh yes. Me and James, myself and James, we are both running the venue. So my communication with the chef, it happens daily. I don't take any decision without communicating him. He does the same. So we need to work very closer to each other in order to run smoothly the restaurant. Yeah.
The back of house, it's crucial to have a proper communication.
Oh yeah, yes. Definitely.
For sure, the chef even is going outside and to double check if the guests are happy, they are enjoying the food.
Yes.
Or to check with you what kind of night we have.
He touched some tables. I introduced him to some of the guests. We start asking about the chef, about some kitchen, more specific questions. I bring the chef over to the table, so it's important, this kind of partnership.
When it's just you and your thoughts at the end of a long day, what keeps you showing up for more?
After a busy and long day, if I have the feeling that, wow, we did a great job, I just go home, relax, and sleep happy. That's it. And every day is a different day. Of course, you need to be always on alert and always expect the worst before. So if you are always on alert and prepared for the worst, you will have better chances to fix problems, last minute issues, or any other problem that can happen in the middle of the night.
You're saying like life balance. What is life balance? I don't believe in life balance.
With the time, I think life balance, depending where you are and the position you are holding at the moment, you can manage. I see you, for example, you are running, you are also one operator, you are on a daily basis operation, but you also find time to do something aside. Me the same. Life balance for me, I think I would say is the most important thing at the moment that I want for my life, for my career. I want to perform well, but I also want to have time to go out with my wife, to do my personal stuff, to do my sports, which keeps me mentally healthy. So life balance, a proper balance with work, I think is the most important thing, more than salary. Bahrain works very well because the community is so small. If people don't know you, if people don't know who you are, if you do not connect, you're gonna have a lot less chances to succeed in this market. Bahrain is a lot of word to mouth. I know one person, he's been to a place, this person liked the place, so automatically others will come. And they will also like, he was right, it's a good place, good service, good food, decent price. They will spread the news to others and others will come. So basically that's how Bahrain works. You need to have people around. My boss now, he says, our main focus now is not even the number, especially now at this moment that we're just opening a restaurant, but hospitality. Hospitality is the key word that I mention this every day in the restaurant, and I am all the time telling to the team, daily lineup with guests. Guests approach me and ask me, okay, how is it possible have such friendly people and good service? And it's simple. The word is hospitality. That's our main focus. And that's why all the management, so I'm not running the restaurant alone. I have a very strong, I would say, the best management team with me. I'm very lucky for that. And we are all on the floor every single day interacting with the guests.
Even if you have the best team, Michelin star best team.
Okay.
From back of house and front of house. The key element, I think, is the manager as well. Let's say the manager is a negative guy, I don't know how he upsells himself, or he's coming from a reference, and then you just spread like a raw tomato, and the team are thinking to leave, to change a company, or even complain for the managers.
Yeah, it's how, I mean, you are the captain of the boat, you are the one driving. depends how good driver you are. That's how your team gonna follow you.
Yeah.
So I think the positiveness, that's why I tell them every single day to have fun is extremely important. You have a happy team having fun. Of course, not abusing of the freedom that is given to them, but it's all about, as I said, the energy. So how you come to work. So I know that for me to be there on a daily basis, I need to be first happy. I need to enjoy what I do. I need to love what I do. And because in the end, we are surrounded by people. My team are human beings. Guests are human beings. I am human being. So my best skill is I need to know how to deal with humans. And for this, you need to be great, feeling great, mentally good, good energy, good vibes. So this is contagious, you know.
Exactly.
You're gonna contagiate everyone around you.
For everyone watching, what's the one truth you learned the hard way that you wish someone told you sooner?
Wow. That I learned on the hard way. Let me think. Yeah, I think you are not good enough. You always have something to improve day by day. So no one is perfect. No one is 100% good. Everyone commits mistakes. Mistakes will happen, which is important because you learn from them. And then you will be able to commit new mistakes, but not repeat the same one. So that's what I tell the team as well. Guys, mistakes will happen. The most important thing is do not repeat the same mistake. Learn from it, and let's be ready for new ones. That's how we develop ourselves. That's how we grow. I think the something I heard recently that no matter how you dedicate yourself, always there'll be something missing, and it's right. It's true. You know, you need to be focused. You need to accept it, learn, and do your best every single day.
And never be satisfied.
Never be satisfied. Be always hungry
Always.
for more. Yes.
Regardless, is it career, fitness, lifestyle,
Exactly.
whatever.
Yeah, true.
Positive energy.
Yeah.
We are entering the BTX Elite bonus round.
Okay.
What's your biggest red flag when hiring?
Smile.
If they smile or if they don't smile?
They don't smile. If I don't see a smile, if I don't see a positive attitude, like a good smile, a positive attitude, a good energy coming from this person, like I want to join your team, I want to work at this place, I want to give something, I want to work. If I don't feel this, it's a big red flag.
Worst excuse you have ever heard from a team member?
I'm not feeling well today, so unfortunately I cannot come to work. So sick leaves, I think this is the worst. That and it's funny because when this new young generation are coming, they're very creative, but it's still the basics, you know, few things that I used to listen more than 10 years ago. I continue listening sometimes. And of course now, with the experience, you know how to handle better this kind of situation. So basically, when I starts feeling that there are excuses to do not come to work because there's a party or something going on, or they had few drinks the night before, they're not able to come, sorry, cannot be part of my team.
Yeah, but you'll never know. It's a professional from their side. They will send in the morning. Maybe they finish their party 6 a.m., texting you at 7 before they go to sleep. Listen, boss.
I just slept for 2 hours.
I just went to the hospital. I'm just coming back from the hospital. I'm on a sick leave. And the next day, super fresh, running like nothing
never
happened.
before. Nothing happened. Yes.
One hospitality trend you wish would disappear forever.
I think paperwork. I think procedures are important, but there are procedures, there are places that make your work slow. So things should be progressing, things should be faster and faster and faster. But sometimes you face situations that looks like you are back in 1991 when everything should be written, you need to do a lot of printouts, and you need 10,000 approvals and signatures, and takes days to get one approval. So this kind of things keeps you busy, and instead of you be there on the floor with your guest, you have to be sitting in one desk in front of a computer because you need to go through a lot of paperwork, and you are not focused on the most important thing, which is your guest.
I think some of them, they are still this old school, treating a restaurant, let's say you have 100 employees, and they're treating it like you are managing a factory with 750 employees, and you need to make 10 reports a day about anything.
Exactly.
And it's not like you are not reporting anything. Of course, there is the breakage report, wastage report,
of course, you need to look
evaluation,
after
the staff, but the operation that we are dealing with on a daily basis, you cannot compare with the paperwork, as you said. Sometimes
Exactly.
it's, yes.
And
it's
especially nowadays, the industry is very sensitive because you have very good restaurants everywhere. You have very good drinks. You have very good food. Very good wine list, price-wise, are pretty much the same. So in the middle of this very competitive environment, how are you going to succeed? How make the guests choose you and not choose the other restaurants around? So if you are not there on the floor, if you are not focused on the guest, you're going to lose them. And then there's no excuse. You are not making money. Yeah, but why am I not making money? Of course, you're spending hours doing paperwork instead of be focused there on the floor, because you are putting me deadlines to be delivered. I need this report, you need to approve these, and then something you need urgent for your guest takes days to be approved. So it is what it is.
Do you agree that the number one most important thing in the hospitality, in our restaurant business that we are running, it's the guest?
100%. When a restaurant opens, is like the most important time that none of the management is sitting doing any paperwork. Whatever needs to be done, we wait until we close the restaurant, 12:30, 1, 2 a.m. If I have enough energy yet, I'll sit, I'll look into whatever needs to be done, I'll do my best. Otherwise, I come earlier next day to sort it out.
And plus, as a manager, it's not like you have a strict working hours. We are always
totally
like
flexible, open. Yeah.
When was the last time you worked
8 hours per day? No,
do
I
you
don't
remember?
Never.
Exactly.
Never.
Yeah.
Minimum from 10 to 12 minimum.
As an average.
Sometimes more. Average, yeah.
What's your go-to move when the energy in the room is dead?
It starts with me. As I said, the general manager, the manager, the person in charge of the venue, is the key person for motivation and energy. So how many times I go to my DJs, when I see the music either is too loud or the music doesn't make sense at all to the restaurant, I go, DJ, please change this. It doesn't match. So I feel it's you need to be very sensitive with this feeling, with this perception of how is the restaurant. People are dining, people are laughing, they're quieter. The vibe is a big party vibe, people laughing and standing up, going out to the terrace for smoking, coming back, carrying their drinks with them, bar is full. So it depends. I think a good manager needs to have this feeling, to understand, to read the crowd, to put the proper music, and see how it goes.
Love it. Muy fantástico.
Yeah, fantastic.
3 words that define your leadership style.
Motivation, empowerment, and obsessed by service. I'm obsessed by quality service. I am obsessed by my guest.
I love the third one. Obsessed.
I'm obsessed.
Like
hungry,
and never satisfied.
never satisfied. So I'm obsessed by customer service. I do not accept less than the best service to my customers. No.
Someone is getting a promotion.
No, not promotion. It's my day-to-day. It's my job. That's my job. Yeah.
One line you live by, on the floor and in life.
What goes around comes around.
That was deep.
Yeah.
But it's truth. 100%.
What goes around comes around. If you do good, you will receive good. Just be positive. Be a good human being. Develop people. I think I can. We don't. Once you die, you don't bring anything with you. Whatever you have, you stay here. So I think during a lifetime, do good things to people, to others. So I think my best, what makes me happy and motivate me a lot, is see this young generation coming, and I want them to be as hungry as I am, or even more than me, in order to continue this beautiful job, which is hospitality. I would say, this beautiful career, this beautiful industry, which is difficult nowadays. All this technology, people, I think these kids, they are a lot more by themselves. Now you have artificial intelligence coming. A lot of YouTubers, a lot of people, they're making money by themselves, and a lot less going out and connecting people. I don't know. So let's see what's coming, the future. But I believe that if I can, how can I say, share at least a minimum of my experience with these kids and make them even better than me, I would be happy already.
Perfectly said. Rodrigo, I would like to thank you.
It was an honor to be here, Bobby.
Please, I want to express
Pleasure.
my gratitude really for bringing this positive energy in BTX Elite Podcast.
Yeah, thank you.
Really, this was a fantastic, positive experience.
Great.
Thank you again.
Hope we invited more times. Always a pleasure to be here.
Definitely. For everyone tuning in, thanks for watching and see you next time.
Oh, nice.